Ever wondered how a V6 engine works? It's a question that many have asked, and today, we're going to answer it. The V6 engine, a compact yet powerful piece of machinery, is found in many of our favorite vehicles. Its design, which features 6 cylinders arranged in a V formation, allows for a balance of size, power, and smoothness that is hard to beat. So gear up, and get ready to dive with us into the world of V6 engines and discover just how these powerhouses function. To understand the workings of a V6 engine, familiarize yourself with its main components. At the heart of the engine, we have the cylinders. 6 of them, aligned in 2 banks of 3, forming a V shape, hence the name V6. Inside these cylinders are the pistons, moving up and down, converting fuel into the mechanical energy that powers your vehicle. The pistons are connected to the crankshaft, a component that transforms the up and down motion of the pistons into a rotational motion that drives the wheels. Now let's talk about valves. Each cylinder has 2 valves. An intake valve that allows the air-fuel mixture into the cylinder, and an exhaust valve that releases combustion gases. These valves open and close at the right moments, ensuring the engine runs smoothly. So we have the cylinders, pistons, crankshaft, and valves. These are the basic components of a V6 engine. With a good grasp of these components, we can now delve into the operation of a V6 engine. At the heart of a V6 engine's operation is the 4-stroke cycle. This cycle begins with the intake stroke. As the piston lowers in the cylinder, it creates a vacuum that draws in a fresh mix of air and fuel. The intake valve opens to allow this mixture into the cylinder, while the exhaust valve remains tightly shut. Next comes the compression stroke. The piston now moves upwards, compressing the fuel-air mixture while both the intake and exhaust valves remain closed. This compression makes the mixture highly volatile, primed for ignition. Following compression, we have the combustion or power stroke. This is where the real magic happens. The spark plug ignites the compressed fuel-air mixture, causing a mini explosion. The force of this explosion drives the piston downwards, which ultimately turns the crankshaft and provides power to the vehicle. During this phase, both the intake and exhaust valves are closed to contain the explosion within the cylinder. Finally, we reach the exhaust stroke. The exhaust valve opens while the piston moves upwards, pushing out the exhaust gases produced during the combustion stroke. The intake valve remains closed during this phase to prevent the fresh fuel-air mixture from escaping. This cycle repeats itself over and over, thousands of times a minute in each of the V6 engine's 6 cylinders. The 4-stroke cycle, therefore, is the fundamental process that powers a V6 engine. The V6 engine, however, has some unique features that set it apart. At its heart, the V6 engine boasts a V-shaped configuration of cylinders. This clever design makes the engine more compact, allowing it to fit snugly under the hoods of many modern cars. But don't be fooled by its size. This engine can deliver more power than a straight-line engine of the same size. The secret lies in its efficient use of space, which allows for a larger number of cylinders in a smaller area. But the V6 isn't just about power and compactness, it's also about smoothness. Thanks to the more frequent firing of cylinders, the V6 engine operates with less vibration, providing a smoother and more comfortable ride. This perfect blend of power, compactness, and smoothness is what makes the V6 engine stand out. These unique features make the V6 engine a popular choice among car enthusiasts. Understanding the workings of a V6 engine can seem complex, but it all boils down to a few key points. First off, we have the basic components that make up the engine. This includes the cylinders, pistons, and crankshaft, all neatly arranged in a V shape, hence the name V6. Next, we dove into the heart of the action, the 4-stroke cycle. The intricate dance of intake, compression, combustion, and exhaust, all happening in a beautifully orchestrated sequence. Each stroke plays a crucial role in converting fuel into the power that propels your car forward. And finally, we touched upon the unique features of a V6 engine. Its compact size, smooth operation, and the balance it offers between power and fuel efficiency. These characteristics set the V6 engine apart, making it a popular choice among various car models. So the next time you hear the roar of a V6 engine, you'll know exactly what's happening under the hood.